Hello everyone, my name is Kasabe. Welcome to the stream. This is something that I will be doing for the first time yet today, and that is a pack and play for MLB the Show. I was recently gifted some cards by my awesome fiance, so we have some Topps baseball hanger pack here that you can see here. There will be 67 cards, and I will be playing my friend DZ Golfs, who is in the chat. We'll each be drafting a team of 26, or about as close as you can, since there may be some team cards or double players with the inserts and everything. So the rules will be, we'll each try and build a roster by going back and forth. I'll let DZ get the first of the picks, and then we'll just kind of go back and forth until we have all of the player spots filled. If there are any that are still remaining, those are going to be common players. So we'll have to be careful, might be strategic to pick the best player, but also some positional needs. Like catchers, for example. Catchers aren't going to be very common. There's going to be a lot of pitchers. So pitchers might be something that we save for last, unless you have somebody like a Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer. So Update Series isn't going to have all of the top-rated players that you might think about. There might be some rookies or prospect cards that might have some like really good cards in MLB the Show too. So that's kind of that mix and match where you have like some established MLB stars who might just be in a new place, as well as some rookies that you'd be able to add into the game that have some good cards as well. So, I will switch over here to the baseball card cam. There is the cards again. And DZ, if you're here, go ahead and say hello to everybody. Make sure we can hear you okay.
Hello, everyone. This is DZ, and I am happy I got the first pick. You're going to regret that.
So first things first, we're going to open the cards, and I will be doing that right here. You can kind of see my little setup here. I finally got a second camera so we can do the face cam and this at the same time. I will also be writing down sorting each player by position, so that way we know like how many catchers, how many first basemen. These do not come in packs. It is just a stack of cards. So that's what it looks like here. I'm just going to go ahead and bust that open. DZ, I'm just going to sort these by pitchers, since there isn't really like a distinguished like closers, relievers, starters. So we'll just kind of have to keep that in mind. As far as like starters go, I don't mind if you like start with one starter and then put in another one. You know, just you can use whatever pitchers you want to. Starting off, we have Lucas Sims. These are going to be kind of upside down. Corey Dickerson. Jeremy Pena. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good pick right there. Also, we might have some cards that the other might not. So I know there might be some cards that I haven't gotten from playing Battle Royale, World Series, that kind of thing, or ranked seasons. So DZ, you might have some cards that I don't, depending on how much you play the game.
Yeah, I think I have every single card in the game, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I do have some of the collection rewards. It's just some of those like online ranked I haven't gotten as much. So, Albert Pujols, 9th all-time in hits. So Milestone Pujols is in play. Even though this is kind of like a stat card, I'm going to count this as Albert Pujols.
Yeah, that worked. I think it says his name on the back, so yeah.
Kyle Isbell. Let me just see here. Do we have any... Ooh, I do see some stuff in the middle. So I'm actually going to sort those to the back so we can save those.
Yep.
Just kind of see.
Yeah, all the hit should be in the middle.
All right, so Joe Dunand. I'm not sure who that is. Sorry. Archie Bradley. That should be a good early pitcher. Jonathan Loizaga. He had a postseason card too, so that might be one of the best relievers. Jason Krizan. Kenley Jansen. You have the collection reward for Kenley Jansen. Jake Marisnick. William Woods. Robinson Chirinos. So I think is that our first catcher, I want to say?
It's the first one I've noticed.
So there you go. That might be your best catcher right there, unless we get somebody like...
Believe.
Will Smith. Well, actually, I don't know if Will Smith's in the update series. Tommy Romero. Tyrone Taylor. Does he have a Topps now this year? Or was that... Might be thinking of last year. Got Marcus Stroman. So there's face of the franchise, Jose Trevino. So we have two catchers. One of us could just draft both of those catchers just to be a complete tool and make sure the other person doesn't have a catcher.
Big brain strategy.
So keep that in mind. Cole Sands, Jose Cisnero, Gio Urshela, Mackenzie Gore. That's going to be a good lefty. Got to move the cards down just a bit. Luis Guillorme, some good contact maybe off the bench. JJ Matevich? I'm kind of bad with names.
I don't think we're going to have to remember that one.
Jose Iglesias. Man, these are just all flipped around. Albert Abreu. Okay, I'm not sure what to do about this card. We have Chris Bryant and Freddie Freeman. I think this one might have to be a skip, just because there's 2 players and it's like a 50-50.
There are a few inserts like that where they have
Okay.
like multiple names on
If
them.
we're like low on players, I might think about it, but let's just, because those are 2 really good players for the price of 1. Bobby Witt Jr. rookie debut card. Tyro Estrada. There's a lot of horizontals right in a row. Okay, here's another rookie combo card, so I'm just going to put that one off to the side for now. Oh my gosh, we have so many of these.
Yeah, they do throw a couple of those in.
Opening day Bronx Bash. All right, so we have 67 cards. There's 4 already that are already kind of, iffy. Reed Detmer's rookie debut card.
He's got a good card.
He's got a good card. Ryan Yarbrough or Pilkington. A lot of pitchers I've noticed. Another team card for the Orioles. Hunter Strickland. He throws fast, but I don't think he has a good card in this game. Not like a flashback.
Better than common, I guess. But yeah.
True that. Cesar Hernandez. Jace Peterson. Jorge Soler. You could use his Royals flashback card. There's another Bobby Witt. So we do have 2 Bobby Witt Juniors. I'm going to put that duplicate over here. Avisail Garcia. Ooh, Yohan Duran. That's going to be a dope reliever. You can use either one. Andrew McCutchen collection reward. That's going to be fire.
Yeah, now it's getting interesting.
All right, third catcher, Brian Lavastida. That's a D, right? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell on some of these if it's a D or an O. Carlos Correa, he has a 98 or 99 from the last monthly awards. Gabriel Arias. God, these just keep flipping over. John Gray, Bryce Elder, Adam Ottavino. You have the Rockies flashback from earlier. Palacios for the Guardians. Chris Paddock. Nick Allen. Sergio Alcantara. All right, Drew Steckenrider. We're getting close to the hits here. Alex Fado. Orlando Arcia. Okay, so we have a numbered Eric Fetty card out of 2022. I think this is the Gold Parallel. All right, he's wearing the Cherry Blossom Washington Nationals. That's pretty cool. I was confused for a sec because I know they have like the advanced stats one, or maybe that was just 2021.
Yeah, they do have advanced stats. I think they're out of 300.
Okay. So there's Eric Fetty for the Nationals. We have Stars of the MLB. These also count. So Matt Chapman will have a card. We're not doing bases only. Luis Castillo. He'll have an All-Star Game card like this.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Gore. So we do have 2 Mackenzie Gore cards now. That's another duplicate. Ooh, Max Scherzer.
Okay, so yeah, our pitchers, we're going to have good pitching.
We're going to have great pitchers. Tim Anderson, you got the All-Star Game card. Kyle Tucker. You could use the flashback finest from 2020, 2021.
So good.
We have, Topps Black Gold Julio Rodriguez.
That's a nice pull right there. You'd love to
boy.
see it.
And we have Ted Williams, who isn't in the game. I love the Black Gold series.
Yeah.
That's fire right there.
Pulled a Topps Black Gold border Devers the other day out of like 75.
I think I only have 2 Black Gold cards, this being one of them. The other one I have is, I want to say Bo Bichette. All right, so let me know if you want me to go over the list of names again. Or actually, I'll just put it on the screen, even better. And then we'll start sorting the cards based on...
First pick, I'm going to actually go with the Albert Pujols.
And you could play him at third base if you want it. It's just first baseman, I think, are kind of thin.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to make a DZ pile. And just kind of put all your cards over there as a reminder. Gosh, who do I want to go with? Because there are some players where it's just like I look at this list and I'm like, I'm not personally good with them. Like, even though they have a really good card in the game.
Tough, too, yeah.
Yeah. I might just go with Jeremy Pena at shortstop.
Good pick. That was going to be my next pick, actually. So thank you for that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the catchers done. I'm going to take Trevino now.
Okay, smart move.
My Yankee fandom as well.
I'm going to go with Mad Max then.
Okay, that's a good
So
pick.
Max Scherzer. So for those watching on my screen, here's my team. Still deciding who I'm going to put where, but outfield we got Corey Dickerson, Jorge Soler, and Kyle Tucker. Should probably have Tucker in center field with more speed out there. Infield, I think we lucked out on the most. Pena, Correa, you have Bobby Witt and Tim Anderson. There's also plenty of options like Estrada, Urshela, Iglesias for me on the bench. Prospect Bobby Witt. Some speed guys, and obviously Al Garcia and Jake Marisnik. Catcher is the main thing I think is going to be affecting this. You have Trevino, and then from there was a 64 or a 65 that I could have picked. And then rotation, I will be starting with Max Scherzer. We also have a few other diamonds in the rotation. A couple guys like Loizaga and Duran at the end of the game. And recap of DZ's team, since we don't have like a record of it on the screen. DZ has Julio Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, Bobby Witt Jr.'s finest card, Jose Trevino, Luis Castillo, Andrew McCutchen collection reward, Adam Ottavino, Kenley Jansen flashback, Matt Chapman, Marcus Stroman, Tim Anderson. From there, it kind of drops off a bit, but I think that's pretty solid teams all the way around, especially for the starting lineup. All right, so from here on out, we decide where to play. Where should we play, DZ? What stadium?
You got any custom stadiums you made or no?
I do, but they're all like high elevation.
Gotcha.
So unless
I
you want
was
to
saying, if there's something you want to show off, by all means pick it. I can't think of anywhere. So.
How about you pick a number between 1 and 20, and I'll just pick the park that player is associated with.
13.
All right, 13th person you drafted. Okay, we're going to play. It was JJ Mativic. We're going to be playing at Minute Maid Park. Humongous Melonheads versus the NC State Wolfpack. These are the pack and play teams with DZ Golfs. So there are the records. Like I said, DZ pretty good, 108 wins. You made World Series, right?
I did.
Very good. I haven't really made a push to World Series before. Seems like I play a few games per season. You saw there I had like a 24-10 record. I usually play like maybe 5 or 6 games a season, get up to like maybe 500, 600 range.
Yeah, I only made 2 pushes, really. One, I was in my World Series game at 899, and I ran out of time and lost that game in extra innings.
This is finest Luis Castillo?
It is finest Luis Castillo.
That sinker's going to be even faster now.
Yeah, he throws heat.
I hate to R2, but I'm just peeking the pitches here.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Take your time. You're good, man. Take a few innings to get used to the pitch mix.
Got to know what I'm working with and the speeds. That's one of the things I like that they added for quality of life. You actually can see the speeds by like doing R2. Oh.
Yeah, that is nice.
Back in the old days, it was just like you had to pause it, go to the menu, see how fast they threw. And if you're doing that online, like that's extra because like each time you pause is like a couple seconds.
Yeah, takes like 5 seconds off your timer just from pausing it.
That sinker is gonna mess me up.
Pitch is nasty. Oh, good take.
I'm looking at like the batting averages for all my players on ranked online. Everybody's at 0, which means I haven't really used them. And then Korea's 167. Good slider. I thought that was out. Kyle Tucker, one of the first best cards I got in MLB 22. It was like the first face of the franchise card that I pulled, but this is the finest one.
Yeah, that finest card he has in that year, still, it's insane.
Early on the circle change, I was expecting a sinker there.
No.
Oh, that was a good rip. Just early on the outside slider.
I let that go way too early. Oof, good slider.
Oh, that was a meatball. Not in anywhere close to where I wanted it. There's our first hit of the game.
J-Rod, let's go. Only fitting the best card pulled in the pack would be the first hit of the game, too.
That's right, and I got to worry about Pujols in the cleanup spot, too. You got some decent speed on your team.
Yeah, I didn't think about it when I was drafting, but J-Rod's 99, Witt's 99.
Because I looked at my outfield, I'm like, my fastest guy is like maybe in the 70s. And then like my bench guys are also like 70s, so.
It'd be tough. Hitting the gaps. Oh, that's a good hit. I wasn't guessing.
Would you believe me if I said that's not where I even wanted it to go? I was not looking for a back door.
Started off the plate. I was ready to take. Off speed getting me right now.
Might be one of those things where I use like each pitcher for like a few innings before you start to like figure me out like mastermind.
I would never. I don't have a big brain. Pitch mix is good right now.
It's the thing with Scherzer having 5 pitches and the speed difference is just insane. Go from a 98 fastball to a 73 slurve. Oh, you were sitting on that one.
Yep. I haven't touched the off speed yet, so I was like, he's gonna throw it. I know he's gonna throw it.
Pujols
Pujols.
hitting a moonshot at Houston. Name a better combination.
Can't be done.
Got Brad Lidge out there on the mound. DZ with the early 2-0 lead. There we go. That was a good place
Got under
pitch.
it. Good pitch.
Scherzer already up to 21 pitches, though. I feel like with my lineup, too, it significantly drops off after batter number 4.
Yeah, I think I'm heavy. I mean, my lineup's solid 1 through 7, and then I think 8 is questionable.
At least you have a catcher. I don't know how good Trevino is at hitting, but he's way better than my option.
90 overall, so he can't be terrible. But 67 cards in that pack, like it's crazy how good of a team 2 people can build with just 67 cards.
Oh, Soler with the late swing. Yeah, that's the fun part of doing pack and plays at this stage in the year too, is you can have so many different cards available. You don't have to just use the live series. Oh, there we go.
Hung that one.
Tyro Estrada. I remember doing his Tops Now moment, and it was just not good. Like, I was struggling, so the fact that I squared up on that one. So, DZ with an early 2-0 lead, an absolute bomb by Albert Pujols' milestone card, and now we're back to a 2-1 game here in the top of the second. That's the thing, too. I get down to the bottom of the order like this, and they don't have as much pop, but they have some fight in them with the contact and vision, so I can just kind of foul off some stuff. Wow, that one went way deeper than I thought it would go in.
Yeah, and that's 3 I dotted on the corners that you were fighting off. So.
Who's your right fielder again?
I got McCutcheon left, J-Rod center, and JJ Matovich in right. So
I kind of
this is
forgot
home
you have
ballpark.
the
He knows that.
Oh, true. I was just gonna say over there in left field, like I guess I have the benefit of having Corey Dickerson with his slower speed, because like you have the, I wouldn't call it like a short porch. It is kind of short compared to like other ballparks.
Yeah, I mean, it does protrude in, so it saves some real estate.
Good sinker inside. So you said this JJ card was 90 overall?
90 or 90, 92. Sorry,
92. Not bad. But again, Topps update. We do have, I kind of like this because you do have all of those Topps Now cards where they kind of give them to like rookies and call-ups, and you have a lot of those cards at like 90-ish overall. Scherzer, I don't know why you ran forward in front of the mound. I did not do that myself, but make him go get it again. So I didn't even consider like winner of the game, bragging rights, anything else.
Well, I'm already in the lead, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to do that.
I just don't want to have to send you my Julio card.
No, I never do that to you. I would never do that to you. I will say bragging rights for this episode, but if we get a rematch, we have to come up before the game starts with what we want.
I would love to do this again. Just kind of do, maybe we could kind of alternate opening the cards. Like if you were to buy a pack, like I could play you again on your stream, and we could just like decide on a card where it's just like, all right, this is the one that we're playing for.
Yeah,
pitch.
I like that. That works. Bobby's got all the ideas. I like it.
I mean, this would be like a good kind of just like monthly type. Again, it works best in the off season, but then again, when you get to the newer part of the year, you have a lot more established MLB players where you're going to have all those live series cards. So it's not going to be full of 90s, but you're still going to field a good team.
Yeah. Plus, it might be more fun with just a lot of live series cards that you're not used to using too.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of that 99 overall on every spot.
Just does take a while to kind of draft and do stuff, so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to fall, though. Twisting me up with those inside sinkers and fastballs, so. Winner of the game gets to be crowned cool person. DZ's already pretty cool, though.
That was Kasabe, so. I mean, one of us has to become uncool.
Ooh, I better win then. Starting to settle down a little bit with Max, but then again, this is the top of the lineup again. I'm glad that I got the pitcher to start off.
First, I thought it was a slider. I was so early on that.
Oh, that's right down the middle.
I just missed it.
I am bad at throwing cutters. Like, I got the one, I think, backdoor cutter earlier today for the strikeout looking, but, like, it never goes where I want it to go.
Yeah, the timing for that's probably a little different.
I do like how they show you the par, like, where it's supposed to go to, because I remember the old days, they didn't even have the arrows that showed you, like, where the pitch would go, unless you, like, turned it on. And now it's like they have the arrows plus, like, the circle based on, like, the par circle based on like what pitch it is and how accurate it is. Oh,
Yeah.
nearly got that. Jeremy over at third base. Can he throw out Julio?
What a play.
Or no, that was Bobby Witt. Still 99 speed.
Either way, 99 speed, yeah.
I was just like, I can't go wrong putting Correa or Pena at third.
Yeah, you win either way there.
They both had 90 fielding.
Scherzer settles down after the first inning. It was 2 scoreless.
What's going to happen, though, is I'm going to give up, like, back-to-back home runs in, like, the 4th or the 5th inning. And at that point, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to have to switch him out. Ooh, solid pitch.
Good take.
Not sure if you are still watching my stream, too, but, like, I have the zoomed-out approach, too. Like, I feel like my plate discipline's better than, like, the people who just kind of have it up, like, on the strike zone view. Up to 51 pitches, though. So you have been striking me out, but I have been making you work.
Yeah, you've been battling the last couple innings. I barely threw any pitches in the first. Throwing a bunch.
That's not going to fall. All right, after a first few innings of scoring, we're through 4 now. Still 2-1. I just need one of those hung sliders like you had earlier.
Good.
Oh, wow, I pulled the sinker.
Out that sinker.
If that's not Corey Dickerson, that might be a home run.
I just knew who to miss against, you know?
Yeah.
That was actually a good pitch. I didn't even miss it. You just got down and got it.
There it is. Oh, no, I didn't catch it flush.
Hits it to the deep part of the park.
Oh, the meter was just a smidge behind, and the PCI was a bit off. Again, Urshela, not the best power either, so.
No!
That's the
Finally,
slider. That's gone.
I told myself to wait on it, and I was still early. There it is, Trevino.
Get it in, Tucker. Get him at third.
Oh, that's so not even close. That might have been the fastest relay I've ever seen. He got that out quick.
Yeah, I was worried that was going to the gap. Like, I was just going to straight up miss with Tucker.
I don't even really want to sacrifice bunt because he's 9 speed on first, so what's the point?
Castillo's not a bad hitter either.
Yeah.
Especially with his... Oh, no, just division.
0 power and contact.
I thought he had something in the tank for a hitter.
He might. They're just not giving it to him in this game.
Yeah, I mean, like, Julio, I think, to start the year, like, his prospect card was like a 58 speed. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So
somebody didn't do the research.
Are you kidding me?
Basically a sack bunt. I didn't intentionally do it.
Dude, I was just worried about getting the out there.
What a bunt.
All right.
All right, Julio.
Got to get out Julio and then...
Hit one over the train. I was late.
I'm going to live to tell about it. Tucker in center field.
I don't know. Oh, no.
There we go. Get past. Get past.
Tried to dive. We went for it.
That's a double, and the top of the lineup's coming up. Glacius solid contact sinker. It's the first one I've seen down the middle today. Usually they're on the corners.
It wasn't supposed to be down the middle.
No? No way, I'm late. But you're still a cool guy. Oh, come on, you would have swung at that.
I was close. You trying to brush off Bobby Witt? My stuff.
Welcome to the big league meet.
Does he have the green light? 3-0.
Ooh, there's the dot that I needed. I just put in Loizaga, and he's just not...
I thought I got the walk. I didn't realize that was a strike animation of him taking the base. Wow.
I was going to say, that took a while after the pit. I thought we were frozen there for a second. Yeah, Loizaga doesn't have the best control for me, though, right off the bat, which is not good.
Come on, McCutcheon.
Probably should have been smarter about 2, 3, 4. Who I put in.
Go through. Yes.
I think he would have had that if I didn't dive. Like, the animation was, like, about to get the ball, and I was like, oh, super dive. That'll work.
No patience. And now Pujols coming up with a runner on this familiar situation.
Oh, God. Loizaga starts with L, and so does Lidge.
That
is a dot.
Wow, what a pitch.
I was like, okay, I'll try it again.
At no point was I even considering swinging. I thought that was inside. I felt so confident with Pujols.
Definitely your best hitter. I mean, you have some better all-around players, but best pure hitter.
Yeah, man, it's 125 max hitting stats, pretty much.
Yeah, well, if each shaking off the rust, really just kind of put our heads down with pitching. I think we've each only had like a hit or two since like second or third inning.
No
That's
shot.
not getting out, is it? Oh, off the top of the wall and out.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought I had it.
I'm not going to replay the cinematic, but I just want to take a peek here.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
it
go ahead.
hit off and in?
I thought I was gonna get the catch. It looked like it just went over the tip of my glove.
It didn't even hit a solid structure. It hits right here. There is nothing there.
Well, it's supposed to be, I guess, the top of the fence, but yeah, collision detection slightly off. Bounces off the top of the wall.
All right, we are all tied up. Yeah, collision physics. You know what it was? Minute Maid Park was like, Tucker's up to bat. Let's give him a little something for the hometown guy.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the invisible bounce
Dude,
off the wall.
I was just glad I squared up a 100-mile-an-hour fastball inside
Can't believe it.
like that.
Thought that was a safe pitch.
I have not been on that all day.
Yep. Ooh.
Waiting for that inside pitch. Short porch? No. Game says, no way you're getting 2 homers with Tyro Estrada. One's enough.
I didn't even think about that. That was a strata. Oh, that would be pain.
You look at my PCI here in a second if you're watching. Like, I didn't even get all of that. Like, it still went 290
Got
feet.
under it.
Ooh, there's that fastball again. Perfect. 101. It's reaching. I think that's the fastest pitch we've had all game.
Dealing. Getting stronger as the game goes on.
I guess so. It's like Justin Verlander that one time.
Him and
Through
Carlos
the
Rodon.
hole. That's the
All right,
second
Castillo.
time I've been early on a sinker like that on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, maybe you're seeing it better outside.
Oh, come on, game. Don't freeze on me like this.
They're not. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, no. Set it back up. Do a 3-inning game.
Just like BR style.
Yeah, set it at 3 innings. We got 3 innings left. Could either just start the 7th over or go 2 outs and give you a runner on. Or just start. I mean, we could just start over 3 innings. I don't know.
We just start over 3-inning game. We can't use any pitchers that we've used before. So, like, you can't use Castillo. I
was about
can't
to go to
use
the bullpen
Scherzer
anyway.
or Loizaga.
Sounds good to me. I'm down with that. 3
All right.
innings. All right.
Wait, you're using starting or base Ottavino?
Yeah, I'd use the live series out of Vina. He's got
Oh.
better velo.
Oh, that would be why. Okay.
Yeah, it's 92 overall. It's 92 overall, but his velo is like 86 or 85, and his live series is 93.
Which is
He has a
incredible
lot.
because there are some pitchers where it's like they've gained more velo as they've gotten older in their career. Like Daniel Bard was out of baseball for a few years, and he came back for the Rockies and just throws like 100 miles an hour now. Like he found a
Yep.
home. Oh, what a cut fastball.
Look at Ottavino.
Look at him strutting. Dude could strike out Babe Ruth if he wanted to. There was a thing where he's just like, I could strike out Babe Ruth.
Probably could. I don't know if Babe
like a
Ruth's seen a
quote.
lot of these pitches that they're throwing these days.
Yeah, Babe Ruth is like, what the fuck is a sinker? Or a splunk? What's the splitter one that Duran throws? The splinker.
Yeah. What? It comes up to plate with a hot dog and a cigarette, throwing just nasty junk.
Oh yeah, you're just dealing.
Yeah,
All right, here's Dickerson. So I would have had 2 outs anyway, and then Dickerson got a single. But we'll see if everything holds true again. Oh my goodness, I have to see how fast is this stuff. Wow,
I think they're pretty quick.
the slider is slower than everything.
Yeah, that's why I like the live series. He has that extra velo, so the speed differential on the off speed and the sinker is way better. On his
It's
live
just like
series,
usually you
right?
expect that with like a curveball or a slurve, like it's just a straight slider. All right, so again, if you're at this point in the video on the replay, we are starting over. This is a 3-inning reset. Oh God, Reed Detmers versus Tim Anderson. Just take my home run right now.
Okay. You said it.
I was just like, I want to save Duran until like the 2nd or 3rd inning because I'm at like the bottom of my lineup. So like, do I pitch Detmers or Gray for an inning?
Smart.
Anderson against lefties. Yuck. L1 plus. Oh my gosh, I jammed him. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
Whew.
Yeah. it was
Crisis
inside.
averted. Like I said, I don't do good with cutters, so that was incredible.
Touch a slow S-curve 73.
You and the slurves today. Oh, there's a dot.
That's just filthy. Come on, man. There it is. Go.
Wow, how did you know that?
JJ Matijevic. He had a double or a single, one of the other at bats. So
I was just like, there's no way I can triple up on the outside breaking pitch. Look at that placement, though. You were on it.
PCI, we're ready to go right now. That was centered PCI.
Really?
Yep. But that's not. The left to right was centered, but I was dead under it.
All right, now the game within the game. So you have your pitcher.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I could switch my pitcher. Tyrone Taylor. Let's give him a look-see.
I don't think he's anything worth switching your pitcher for.
Yeah, he's even better against righties, so.
Yeah, see? No need.
He's just got that 95 clutch, so no matter who I put in there, he could just run into one.
I like lefty righty matchup anyways. This is good for me.
X-batter, though. Oh, baby, that's going to stay in the park.
Perfect, perfect. What do you mean it's going to stay in the park? He doesn't have enough power. Oh, perfect, perfect.
Wow. You don't even have Tails Hill out there anymore.
What happened to 95 clutch? That hurt.
I personally haven't had a perfect all game. Was that your first?
Yep. First one.
Wow.
Well, the Pools one wasn't even perfect.
Yeah, that one went over the train track, so I hope like that was perfect.
I mean, yeah, and maybe it wasn't. I just forgot, but I know that one was. I hadn't heard that sound or felt that vibration in a while. I was on it.
If Chirinos hit a home run, though, I will cry.
If Chirinos hits a home run, I will cry.
I love too how like I drafted Mackenzie Gore first, and you're the one putting him in the ball game though. Get through the hole, no.
All right. I have Jansen, but I need him.
All right, Bobby, you got 90s versus lefties in both. Wow, really early on that slider. I was all over that one just early again.
Let's go.
3 pitches in a row.
Curveball.
In the same spot. Yeah, curveball is nasty. No. I was gunning for that inside corner like you have been.
Top of the order up. Oh,
In comes Duran. So one of those cards where it's like risky because I'm just like, he is one of the best relievers there is, but like he is one of those pitchers that somebody like you who've played ranked quite a bit might have seen a lot. So I'm just like, is that... No.
It depends. There's certain pitches his I can hit, and then some of them just like I got nothing.
I've heard people like this one less, like to use because he has the slider instead of the cutter. Like the cutter is just a very meta pitch, but I prefer the slider.
Speed differential I think helps because I've had people who can't hit the fastball. They're slow to catch up to it. They'll time the cutter thinking it's a fastball, and they'll get lucky. Oh no! I just missed the PCI.
As that splitter just probably broke a bit at the end.
There we go, McCutcheon.
Dang.
Speed. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
That's the winning run right now. Do I even pitch to him? Who do you have up next? At Chapman. I'm doing it. Get out of here, Pujols.
Oh, big brain plays right here. I don't like it.
I mean, Chapman's still good. His vision, though, not great. So I think I have a better chance.
Final year. How are you going to intentionally walk?
He already burned me once today. Let him cook.
Matt Chapman.
Wow.
Clutch Gene.
I gambled and I lost.
Yeah, he said the disrespect.
I was like, oh, the vision. He's not going to get a good swing. That was out of the zone, too. You were reading it.
Yeah.
DZ likes the low pitches. Scouting report for whoever plays him next. All right, this is do or die time.
All right, well, I'm glad I saved my closer.
I got 2, 3, 4 coming up. Oh, dot. I've not done well with Correa today either. That was nearly another dot. Holy crap. Jansen, even with the not full stamina. Stop dotting. Jesus.
Another dot.
Look at that. Like, look at those 4 pitches right there. I'm showing it on my stream.
Oof.
Nope. I thought about it. Nope. Big pitch right here. Inside or outside? What does he do? Down the middle.
Wow. Made that closer than it needed to be?
Yeah, that was almost disaster right there.
Lowest animation ever.
Nope.
You're early on that outside sinker.
That's like 3rd or 4th time today. All right, it's up to Jorge Soler. Keep this ball game alive.
Power to do it.
Another low vision guy who I gambled against for you. It worked out for you, so. Get down, ball.
He hits it, but right at Julio.
Dang. Shift.
Jeez.
Maybe next year that would have fallen. Well, GG's to DZ.
That was
In
fun.
this pack and play episode. Final score, I think, was 3-2, technically. And I got that Houston special, so, I mean, you got more hits, you got more strikeouts. I kind of got bailed on that home run. I think, overall, you played a lot better than I did. Good close game, though. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We definitely need to do it again.
And I'll come up with some more methods, maybe for, like, some bonuses, like picking home ballpark, maybe some special players. Yeah, that's going to do the stream for now. DZ, thanks again for jumping on, playing some pack and pull with me. And congrats on the dub.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Take it easy.